almost made myself over $700 million in GTA 5 Online. A lot of money methods I did were 100% slow, and some of them are really fast, like the money methods I'm going to show you right here. And trust me, if you do go enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, because I'm going to make you very rich right now in GTA 5 Online pretty darn fast. With that being said, let's jump right into it. So the first fast money method I usually do in GTA Online, I come over here to my stinky farts lab, aka my acid lab. Pro tip right here, if you want to make more money when selling your acid lab, I recommend doing this in a public session. Over 20 people I recommend, so I have 22 people in this lobby, so we're going to sell this right here. Listen, the pressure is going to be like that fart you've been holding in all day, and you start getting those real bad stomach aches. You know what I'm talking about. That's the kind of pressure I'm dealing with right here, because I don't know if anybody in this lobby is a modder. Even though I haven't seen a modder in GTA Online on PC for a while, you just never know. Now this cell right here, I was all hyped, because this is by far the most easy cell you can get for the acid lab, and trust me, it only takes a couple hours for you to get this thing fully full, so that's tremendous, right? So I got 24 seconds left on the shot clock, then eventually everybody in this whole entire lobby is going to know you're truly selling something. Now me personally here, I'm going to risk this like gambling on a fart. You just never know. A little squeeze, it can turn into a big disaster. Just like this right here. If I go down a corner, they can see me night me. Now right over here, pro tip right here, the fuzz would be chilling right here on top of this garage. Now if I just hit one of the cars, I'm gonna get like 40,000 stars, and I gotta get rid of them. It's a pretty easy way of doing this right here. You don't need to go over there and touch the car and everything. Yeah, I got 3 stars now. Time to jump off a cliff. Now since I did that right there, I'm like, know what, Dib? Let's put 1 and 2 brain cells together. Let's go to the ghost organization. John Cena has arrived. Now every time I turn my fat neck left to right, there happens to be a cop. I'm like, wow, we gotta get rid of these guys, right? So I went somewhere hoping nobody's gonna night me, or the cops gonna find me. Because tell you the truth, the cops in this game are like mosquitoes. So the one such as I found myself a garage. I'm like, oh, this is cool, but not this one over here. I found a better one right across the street. I'm like, this one here I can hide in the corners, right? So once it heats off my fart, I said, know what? Let's get out of here. Listen, I still have a ghost organization, 1 minute and 45 seconds. I have to go over here by the casino. Ref, I'm doing tremendous. But you know when stuff in life is going good, you're like, oh, what could possibly go wrong? Well, guess what happens right over here? I can't see straight, and look what happens. My googly eye didn't see that right there, I can tell you. And I hit right into the wall right here. Time to get back on my little dirt bike. Listen, when life hands you down, you gotta get right back up on those cankles, sister. Listen, you can knock the fat off my double chin, but you'll never get the sweat off my cankles. So right over here, I found my tremendous truck. Wow, nobody's messing with me. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I got 56 seconds left on the ghost organization. I called my oppressor. Rockstar said, know what, Dib? Let's deliver it half a mile away. I'm like, why would you ever do such a thing? So the chafing has begun. You're hearing scraping of all different kinds from 1.5 miles. Look right here. I got to my gosh to the oppressor. Finally took all year, Rockstar. And look at this right here. I got myself over $500,000. That's why you want to sell in a public session. Over 20 people. Nobody's gonna mess with you, hopefully. And trust me, the money methods don't stop here. We're making a lot more money in this video. So after that, I came over here to the Cayo Perico island, because if you didn't know, there's a lot of money to be made on this island just looking for gosh darn treasure. Now if you're doing this every day in GTA Online since Thursday, out of 7 days, you get yourself almost $1 million. You ask yourself, but what are you talking about? If you come over here with your cool little Jimmy Neutron device here, you gotta find yourself the little white pimple that's just chilling there. I can never really find it because I think I might not be able to see straight, but that's a-okay. You gotta remember this, I don't play this game with sound. This thing gives off sound. I don't hear anything because I'm a bat. And look at this right here. Eventually I found it. I'm like, wow, look at this cool thing right here. And I started picking up all the dirt and everything right here. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood because I'm getting myself literally $75,000 for this, which is pretty darn good. But looks right here, no joke, $75,000. Hold the train, sister. Listen, there's another thing of treasure on this island here. We gotta figure out where it is. You want to see 3 IQ points right here? Look at this right here. My Jimmy Neutron device didn't work. I actually walked over the treasure, but I found myself a pair of clothes. Can you believe it? And trust me, I'm a man of clothes. Let me tell you about that. So I found my tremendous clothes, but I also found the treasure. I didn't see this right here. I literally had problems. Now right here, high blood pressure was starting to kick in. I started seeing lights and hearing noises. So I'm like, all right, hold on. Let me go here. The little Scooby-Doo right here. Brush it off right here. Look at this. We got found treasure. I walked right over it. I didn't even see it. I've been doing this every day in GTA Online, so I'm getting myself around close to $1 million. I believe $20,000 off from $1 million. So trust me, if you've been doing this every day, it's well worth it. So I came over here to GTA Online's Fortnite right here, Motor Wars. Now I have 4 tons of money in RP on it because I am the problem, aka I have GTA Plus. Right here, to tell you the truth, I'm on the fence right here getting splinters on my butt because I can tell you this right here, it's a hit or miss this kind of one right here. It's fast, easy money. Because they usually do 1 to 2 rounds. If you do an invite only session, you get 3 rounds right here. And I got myself a helicopter. This is like the OP thing to use. That's just like almost an automatic W because everybody jumps to these things in a lobby. So get there first. Now the old saying is the shots you're not going to take are the ones you're not going to miss right here. But tell you the truth, I was missing every shot. And literally no jokes. I'm like, okay, these guys are in an armored truck right here. This is how everybody's going to run around the map unless you have a helicopter or a tank. Not these people. Quick. Literally caught these guys right here slipping on their cankle sweat right here. Trust me, once you get out that toll bowl, you stand up, the rumble's coming right back. Sit back down, G4. Not that his friend decided to become the Titanic. I'm like, sir, what are you doing? I'm going to be the iceberg today. And bada boom, bada bing. See you later, alligator. Now, this was just too fast. 1 round winner because whoever was a gosh darn host of this game was somewhat little not so bright. Like, you want more people in this game. You want more rounds to get yourself more money. You can get yourself a lot more money than that. I have 4 times the money. I should have made at least over $100,000, right? So I thought, I said, you know what? Let's do this over here. I thought I came over here to the HSW time trial for this week in GTA Online under this tremendous bridge. Now, this time trial here is known for high blood pressure. Now, if you've never done this before, you need an HSW upgraded car, a bike. I recommend a bike because I can't drive cars in this game. I'm not that coordinated. Now, as you can see right here, it's not a hard time trial. Only hardest part is literally right here. Because you just never know. These rocks, the way I turn with my gosh darn bike. Has anybody ever done this before with a car? Write in the comments below. I need to know because you're on another level. Now, still to this day, yours truly has never hit an animal. An animal has not hit me. In real life, totally different story. But one day a T-Rex will hit me in GTA Online, and there goes my time trial. I'm waiting for that day, and trust me, you're going to see it. Now, sometimes I take the train tracks right there, but today I said, know what? Let me go through the wilderness right here. This is very risky business right here. Now, this is not for the faint of heart. I can tell you this right here. This is high blood pressure 101 because you just never know what's going to be sticks, rocks, trees, cats. You just never know what's around the gosh darn corner. This is like a lot harder than I'm making it on myself right here. I just could have took the highway, but trust me, I wanted to be a little crazy with this one here, right? Now, once you thought the blood pressure is gone, you're like, Deb, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me tell you, the blood pressure doesn't come back. I mean, I'm talking, it's going to come back with a punch. And I tell you, you're not going to punch me in my double chin and give me whiplash like you wouldn't believe. So over here, I keep hitting to everything. I don't know what's going on. Is there a ghost in this game? But you got to watch out right here. This is very risky. This whole entire gosh darn time trial for me was on another level. I could put my gosh darn $250,000 with my fat pudgy hands into my pocket right there because I'm doing tremendous. But wait, there's another time trial right here. This one here is a lot easier. High blood pressure 1 through 10, probably a 7. Now the time trial is right over here. I have a minute to do this right here. Only hard part about this time trial is literally everything of it. Let me show you this right here. I almost installed this game right here. Very close to it. Very close to it. My fat pudgy fingers was getting close to that uninstall button. You're lucky I don't know how to read. You, me, and the guy over there looking at you in the 5th dimension both know this right here. I'm never down for that count. I'm getting back on my weak knees and getting my cankles straight up and going. And gosh darn, that's exactly what I did right here because you're not keeping me down for the count, Charlie Brown, because I'm gonna come over here and make a sharp right because I know the way now, right? On the bright side, I have 9 months left to play in this game and I never touch it ever again. So over here, look at this, I almost hit into the wall. These walls here are not made for me, I can tell you. So up this road right here, you gotta watch out for cars. I'll be honest with you, you just never know what these roads are. This is by far the worst road ever to use a gosh darn time trial on. Right here, it's emotional wreck. I almost made a left over here. I'm telling you, the brain cells aren't working today. Things aren't firing or wiring. I can tell you this right here. You know, I'm gonna give myself a W because you're never keeping these cankles down. I can tell you that right there. So I came over here. Gotta watch out because sometimes a car pops out of nowhere. Look at it, see right there. See that? This time trial is high blood pressure 1 on. Make a left over here. You gotta watch out. There's usually a car coming down this road. See, look at this. So the moment of truth right here, if I actually get this time trial done, I'll be happy as a cat with catnip. Right? There's bada boom. I say bada bing. $100,000 right there in my maze bank account. You just another car. Can you believe they're all out for me today? Just know this. We're making more money. I'm getting you richer by the minute. Bada boom, bada bing. On to the next money method. So I came over to my salvage yard. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This car here is gonna make us almost $500,000. Now, if you're someone like me who likes making millions of dollars in GTA Online, who does a salvage yard every week, drop an S in the comments because I know because we're making so much this week. Man, but ask yourself, David, why are you getting yourself like in a sewage truck right here? Is there something wrong? I can tell you the truth right now. Me and the toll ball have become best of friends in the last couple of days. Ask yourself why. I went to the city for Google and I tell you this right here. The street food isn't the best. So I recovered and I said, you know what? Let me destroy this toll bowl in the gosh darn casino. I can tell you this right here. People in the casino are not going to be happy with this mess I'm about to make. So I got my luggage out. I'm being a good citizen right here. I'm going to clean the mess I did. So I came over here to the smelly mess that I made right here and I can smell the farts through my monitor. Can you believe this right here? It's like when a fart just lingers there, but you somewhat enjoying it. It's what I'm doing right now. I'm having fun. This guy wants nothing to do with it. You know what, Dib? You and your farts and your monitor and your PS5, sit over there. After done cleaning my mess, I had to take the elevator because somebody's calling me. I'm talking about ghost hunters on TV. Those people who try to find, ooh, spooky ghosts. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I had to walk through these spooky little hallways. So I eventually found myself the vent. So my inner Tom Cruise said, Dib, you better go down that vent. I'm like, all right. So right now I'm pulling the Tom Cruise move. Then eventually reached downstairs. So guess what? A lot of problems are going to happen. So I get myself right here in the casino garage. There's a lot of NPCs. I can tell you this right here. There's a lot of farts going to enter this building right here. I almost just, look, I destroyed my car. I got so scared. Look what happens right here. Big problems have arise for yours truly. A lot of things are happening all at once. I was waiting for the mission to say mission failed. But guess what? I guess it's not the car. Then I turned my fat neck and look at us over here. That's the car. Actually, that's a nicer car, right? Now, the second I entered the garage right here, a wave of farts hit me, so I put my fart mask on. Because trust me right here, I don't want to smell anybody else's farts but my own. Those NPCs got ignited by the farts. It's tremendous. So now I gotta do this cool little puzzle right here. Once I've done that, the other garage right here gonna open, and a lot of NPCs, some of them in here are stronger than the average person, may I say. Now, me personally, I have no armor. I do have some snacks on me, as I always do. As you can see right here, I love a thing of snacks. Me personally, I'll never turn out a Twinkie right here. But these guys here, they're so strong. They're like, well, Dib is a stronger guy. This guy actually actually has armor in the back, so I had to make sure I don't get 990 because it's just gonna take a lot more time. Also, I'm timed right here. I have a minute to get this car out of this garage. So I went back and scooped up my cool car I thought I had destroyed before. I said, no, Deb, we gotta get ourselves out of here because we gotta get out of here real fast. But these guys right here are holding the controls of the keys of the kingdom. Like, sirs, listen, we gotta stop right here. Now, right here, I'll tell you the truth, I don't know what's going on right here. I'm a little dyslexic, so I'm not good with numbers and letters. So I said, what was this, a 7? So I thought it felt like a year. I finally found the numbers. Time to get my cool car out of this garage. Now it's time to get myself back to my salvage yard. So I made it back to my salvage yard. I didn't care about if anybody hits my car. I got myself the $50,000 bonus. Wow, because I did all the bonuses correctly. Now it's time to go ahead and sell this car. $409,000. Slap me fast and call me Sally. What a tremendous sell. Now me, I get a little aggressive here. If you hit my car, a lot of problems are going to rise for you. Not for me. I can handle my problems correctly, right? Now over here, I never got hit by a train. The day's coming though. And no jokes, if I get any scratches on my car, I just go to invite only session again. I can go out there and sell my car. Right here, there's always traffic, right? It's always congested. And they always give me 30 minutes. Rockstar, maybe 5 minutes to make the, the pressure a little bit higher on me. No jokes, I'm just joking, right? So I came over here to the docks, I delivered it, got myself almost $500,000 for that sell. I could probably make myself $1 million plus with the salvage yard this week in GTA Online. Some fast, easy money that way. So I thought I came over here to my garment office. I said, no what? Let me do the box that smells like farts. I said, no what? This is the easy peasy lemon squeezy type of gosh darn money method right here. $300,000 plus. But wait, I'm going to show you something later on in the video. I made myself literally over $600,000. It's a cool way of doing it. So I said, you know what? Let's start this thing off. So the first part is mission right here. I get my spaghetti. I had to put it right here. I get the marinara sauce. I eventually said, no what, Deb, you did good in life. I'm like, chat, thank you. So I know where this is controlling the airplane. I don't know what this does, tell you the truth. So I came over here to my helicopter plane. I don't know what this thing's called, but I know it goes from helicopter to plane. It's a crazy kind of thing we have here, right? So I get locked in right here into this big old cargo plane, which we can't fly in GTA, which is pretty darn sad. Rockstar, maybe just give it to us one day. Maybe, just maybe, one day. So right now I'm hitting all the engines on this plane. I'm making sure this plane goes down like a turd in a toll bowl. I can tell you, I almost crashed right here. Look at this. There's a lot of problems arising right now. But I gotta do this because if I don't do this, I don't get myself a bonus because this right here is a bonus right here. It's easy if you go in first person too. And the jets behind me were hitting me in my fat neck where you can swipe a gosh darn credit card through the crevices. Look at this right here. So the plane is going to be going down eventually into the gosh darn Haggard Sea. And that's exactly where I'm going as well because there's treasure down there. The gosh darn plane has treasure. Notice right here, there's a little bonus I gotta do. Now, I'll tell you the truth, I'm not a fan of water, especially the water smells like egg farts. I stay far away from it. So look at this right here. I found myself a nice little thing of treasure. I got another one I gotta find around here. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like swimming in real life or in this video game because it's very difficult and I get tired real quick. In this instance right here, I can't turn left or right, but it's one of those things, right? So I got myself the second little gosh darn box right here. Time to get myself into the plane, right? So eventually Nemo'd myself right in here and look right here. I'm gonna place a fart on the little wall right here and make sure to get away from it because I'm telling you, the farts, you ever do a fart on the water, the pressure that comes up out of nowhere, oof, you gotta stay far away from that thing. It's gonna get you to another dimension. I can tell you this right here. And actually, they hit me through the plane. Rockstar, how's this even happening? Bada boom, bada bing. Look at that right there. Time to go in there and get the little box, right? Gotta find this little box right here. I always get stuck right here because the mechanics and swimming in this game, they hit me through the gosh darn walls, Rockstar. Now it's time to surface like a turd in the pool and say, hey guys, I'm here. And I can tell you this right here, people are not gonna like it when they see you up there. I'm like, wow, we gotta take care of this guy. Now trust me, no jokes, I go on top of the water, they all start throwing hands at me. But I want the hands thrown at me though. To honestly tell you the truth, I've never seen recoil like this ever in my life. Me personally, I had a night 5 NPCs at this point right here. It's gonna be literally mission impossible this way, so I make sure they night me. It's the most easiest way to get this done. Trust me on that. So once I respawn, it's time to night some NPCs. Only 5 of them because we can't do that with the boat because the recoil is like nothing we ever seen before. I get back into the cat piss water. I got myself my lunchbox. There it is. I need that. So I got that. So you know what? Let me deliver it to this guy because I think this guy wants it, right? I want to see how much money I actually get for this mission. But wait, there's a cool little trick I can tell you about this in a little bit. So right here, I delivered the package right here, doing tremendous things in life. The fart file has been completed. Giving me, was that $360,000. This is cool. Just say we didn't do all the setups. We didn't complete them all. We want to save it for next week. We can do that. Like no jokes. I had this one sitting in my gosh darn computer literally for like a couple of weeks. I can do this mission than the one I showed before. $600,000 in 1 week. And pro tip, you can do the same exact thing right there with the gosh darn salvage yard. So this mission right here got me over $360,000 too. We love to see it. So $700,000 right there. You don't have to complete the whole entire thing. You can save it for next week like I did right there. It's tremendous. But if you want to learn how I made myself over $155 million, 100% solo in GTA 5 line with the 3 top businesses, check out this video right here. I'll catch you on it.